Hi there. For anyone who doesn't know who I am, my name is Beth Connolly, and I live in the Bangor, Maine area. And I wanted to create a quick video that kind of tells my story and what I've been dealing with over the last few years and some of the changes that I've made in my life to get to the point where I am now. So if you haven't seen any of my posts on Facebook, I've recently gone through a transformation, and it's all thanks to the LifeVantage company and their amazing products. And I am just really wanting to spread more awareness about perimenopause and menopause, because it's a huge life change for a lot of women out there. And, men also go through a lot of hormonal changes as they age. So I know like Drew Barrymore and some of the celebrities have been able to share more information on, this huge undertaking that women go through. And it's truly monumental. And I just want to add to that kind of awareness. So it's funny, I was going through some of my old journals and notes that I had taken along my journey. My perimenopause journey has probably been, if I really look back at how many years I've struggled, it's probably been closer to 4 or 5 years. But I would say the majority of the major symptoms were probably over the last 3 years. And so throughout those years, I took a lot of notes, and so I found a note from June 10th of 2023, and it really kind of goes through a lot of the symptoms that I was struggling with that continued on for the last couple of years. So I wanted to kind of just share that list with you so that I can share my story and my struggles, and maybe it will resonate and help some other people out there. So for me, there was a lot of times where I had sleep disturbances, where I had troubles falling asleep. It almost felt like my body was like wired, almost like in that fight or flight state, and it just wouldn't shut down. So there was a lot of nights where I just couldn't settle down. I couldn't fall asleep, and so obviously sleep is super important, especially when you're going through changes, hormonal changes, and any kind of, problems. So missing out on sleep definitely made things even more extreme for me. Night sweats, waking up, completely soaked in the middle of the night. That wasn't super fun. And then waking up kind of like jittery and anxious, which, I'm sure was just a continuation from the night before, that going to bed kind of feeling wired, and then waking up and it just kind of continuing. And almost like mini tremors, almost just like feeling like the inside of your body is just like tremoring inside, just jittery. And the only thing that would really help is if I took like half of a Xanax, because I tried Benadryl, I tried, calming teas, I tried other like natural supplements, but nothing helped, and I needed to be able to get through my day. So I took half of the lowest dose Xanax, because that was the only thing that was getting me through the day. Moody and irritable were definitely like huge problems. I just felt like any little thing would kind of like tick me off. And I had days where I felt like rageful, like I could murder somebody. And I'm not like that kind of person. So it was just like this internal battle inside of me that I didn't know how to deal with it. So that kind of just waned. It kind of like ebbed and flowed, and the inability to handle difficult situations was also a struggle, because I think as women, we like to be, perfectionists, and we want to fix things and do the right things. But when you're struggling with hormonal irregularity, that inability to be able to handle situations is just, it's overwhelming. I had a really hard time concentrating. So just getting distracted a lot was a problem. Memory loss and brain fog, just being able to recall information. I'm 43 now, so yes, I know like there's going to be changes in memory as we get older, but this was different. It was just not even being able to remember like just minor things. Uncontrolled anxiety, no matter whether I was taking an anti-anxiety medication or not, it just felt like it was not being controlled properly, no matter what I did. And just like at times feeling like impending doom, like something bad was going to happen, always worrying about things, which really affected some of my relationships. And that part was hard, because it was almost like a feeling of being out of control and not being able to control your emotions. So extreme fatigue. And when I say extreme fatigue, I mean just like a feeling of all you can do is kind of like lay on the couch, and if your body just feels heavy, and just you feel like you can't do anything. And for me, for a long period of time, I was just working, eating, and sleeping. There were no like extracurricular activities. There was no going to the grocery store. There was no cooking. There was no going out for dinner and whatever else, church or the gym, or it was truly just kind of surviving, which is no way to live. So joint pain, just constant joint pain, whether it was shoulders or hips or hands. Irregular periods, that's very common for women that are going through perimenopause, which honestly can last years, and that's the frustrating piece, is because there's really no cure for perimenopause. You just kind of have to go through it until your body stops making certain hormones, and then you're into menopause, which is just an entirely different monster in itself. And a lot of these symptoms are very similar with menopause as well, but hair loss, hot flashes, the sugar cravings were getting worse and worse as the years and the months went on. Just not being able to turn off the need for something sugary, especially, on the week before my period, and just food noise, just feeling like constantly needing to snack on something. So those are some of the biggest symptoms that I really went through that were on my list. And I think, you know, I did try to work with my primary care provider and my OBGYN, and a lot of, you know, the anti-anxiety medication was great, but it's just masking the symptoms. It's not, you know, getting to the root problems. And I did not want to go on hormone replacement therapy because I just did not want to put synthetic hormones into my body. I had been on birth control pretty much all my life, and I had gotten off of it a few years prior, so I just did not want to put any more synthetic medications into my body. So I was really kind of just in a pickle, not really knowing how to get out of it. And I was fairly desperate. You know, I was going to the Natural Living Center and trying all kinds of different supplements, you know, vitamin D, which is great, magnesium glycinate, which is great, even like CBD gummies here and there. You know, there's really nothing that was like an aha moment until I had a conversation with my good friend and business partner, Amanda Brooks, about 3.5 months ago. And we were talking about LifeVantage and the new MindBody GLP-1 system that was going to be going live. And I said, sign me up, because you know what? If it can help with some of my energy and maybe fix a few other things, I was at the point where I was going to try anything. So I have been on the system for just under 12 weeks, and it has completely, like 100% completely changed my life. Completely. It has completely demolished every symptom that I had. Every symptom. I am sleeping like a baby. I feel rested and restored when I wake up. There's no wiredness. There's no troubles falling asleep. There's no jitteriness, anxiousness. There's no impending doom when I wake up. There's no hot flashes. There's no night sweats. I'm not moody anymore. I'm a lover now. Like, I want to hug everybody and just like help everybody feel better. My fatigue is completely gone. I'm going to the gym again. I'm going grocery shopping again. I'm cooking again, like twice a week. I am like purposefully going into stores to get healthier, more nutrient snacks, versus like I haven't been to Dunkin' Donuts in over 3 months, which is huge. My joint pain is gone. My periods have become more regular. My hair is not falling out. Sugar cravings are gone. Over the holidays, it was so nice because it took the guesswork out of everything. You know, I still had a slither of pumpkin pie or graham cracker pie, but I didn't go back for a second piece. I didn't go back for another sweet treat. Like, I had what I wanted and that was it. Like, there was no like craving. And the same thing with the food noise. Like, I don't have late night snacks. If I want something like sweet after dinner, I have like frozen chocolate covered raspberries. Like, I'm making more nutrient decisions, and it's automatic. And when I say automatic, meaning like the system, it just reprograms your body, your mind. That's why they called it MindBody. It's connecting the gut-brain axis, and it's making them talk to one another and communicate better. The enhanced portion of the product is the powder, and that's what's going in and healing the gut. It's making it healthy again. It's reprogramming the gut, giving it all kinds of like great nutrients and probiotics so that when you take those capsules every morning, that's the first part is the capsules, the activation piece. That's what's activating your body to make more of the GLP-1 hormone naturally. All of the ingredients are naturally derived. That's what's shutting off the food noise and the sugar cravings and helping you to feel full longer and faster. It's mind-blowing, truly mind-blowing. And so I wanted to just come on, share my previous symptoms with you, bring more awareness to the perimenopause strugglers and the menopause strugglers. And I think too, I also want to put a plug in here for any gentlemen that are listening to this video, because it's important for you to be patient with your loved ones, especially if they're in the late 30s, because perimenopause can strike early. Be patient with us, because we can't help this. We can't help these hormone shifts from happening. It's a natural thing that happens to women, and we're struggling. Like, a lot of women are struggling, and there needs to be more awareness out there, and men and partners need to be more patient and understanding. And we also need to show, these amazing results with other people, because the MindBody GLP-1 hormone activation system is truly going to be a game changer, and I would love to help you. So if you're seeing this video and you can relate and you want help, need help, and you're ready to make some changes, I'm here for you. So drop me a message, reach out to me, and this is the time. This is the time, and I have a good feeling that this is going to be a great movement for a lot of women and men, that are going through these hormone shifts later in life. I think it's going to be a great thing. So have an awesome day.